Salve, salve galera, aqui é Tarly Lobo. Vamos começar com nossa live aqui, ó, bem na hora. Vamos nessa, rapaziada. Sejam todos bem-vindos aí, rapaziada. Começou, hein?
Hello, everyone. I'm Toshi, the producer of Dragon Ball Legends. Thanks for joining me today. It's time to kick off reveals and stuff. To start off,
Salve,
did
Guilherme, salve,
everyone
Gohan,
watch the
salve,
drones
Wesley
last time?
Safadão.
How
Salve,
amazing was that?
japonês. Não
We
sei quem é.
revealed Super
Wesley.
Saiyan God, Super
Santos.
Saiyan Vegito with drones,
Eliel.
but did it give you a sense for how
Salve pra
powerful the
todos aí.
character is? There's so much to talk about with Vegito, like the character's powerful combos and how it reduces the opponent's vanishing gauge upon entering the battlefield, but the star of the show is Vegito's ultimate arts.
Vai aumentar
If you
esse negócio da
successfully tap
preta,
the
né?
button enough times, the ultimate arts becomes very powerful indeed. The effects of this ability change depending on the user's action, and we're considering more abilities like it for the future. The other thing I want to highlight is the ultimate arts animation. It shows Goku and Vegeta's faces overlapping each other.
E aí?
I think it's something that
Vamos
really
nessa
makes
aí.
this
Tentar
Vegito
adivinhar
special.
quem vai acertar.
And
Eu acho que
after
vai vir
the
um
5th
Freeze
anniversary
LF, mano.
campaign
Freeze LF,
came
e
the
aí?
Cell Games Commence campaign. We have the Majin Buu Saga campaign in April, and are currently holding the Frieza Saga campaign, which means we're going a bit out of order, but we released all sorts of characters related to the Cell Saga, such as Perfect Form Cell and Super Saiyan Gohan. In fact, you can
Goku
play as
LF.
the Cell
Mano,
who
já tem
swells
tanto
up
Goku no
before
jogo, mano.
exploding
Tem
in
coisa-
that famous scene. This cell can
Mas vamos
destroy
ver, né,
cards
mano?
and seal rising rushes,
Goku do Kaioken,
which lets
talvez.
Cell stand out compared to other characters that deal damage when defeated. This character is versatile and works great in regeneration parties with the recent Piccolo or in Android parties with Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. With that, let's get started on our first segment. It's time for Legends Update Info. This segment will include information regarding updates that we plan to implement soon. Starting with this. We've updated the Exchange Shop item screen to display the number of items you currently have. Previously, if you wanted to know how many of a specific soul you had to long press them
Raid?
one at a
É bom, hein,
time,
mano? Se
or
fizer um
go to
raidzinho é
the
bom.
item screen to find out.
Só que
So
é aquilo, né,
now,
mano?
exchanging
Tem que
items
pegar uma
should
cópia
go
do
much
personagem
smoother.
novo, né? Pra fazer
Here's
com
what we have
facilidade,
next.
né?
Currently, if you set your profile card to a character that can transform, it can only display the character before transforming and not after. But you will now be able to choose one or the other. If you wanted to set your profile card to a
Quem tem o do
character's
Goku na Mac, hein?
post-transformation appearance, now you
Quem é que
can.
tem o do Namek aqui,
These
mano?
aren't quite transformations, but you can also set it to post-revival Final Form Frieza, or even Magenta's Cell Max, which has changing artwork. Now, check this out. We're making it so you can trade for Ultra Skip tickets on the spot if you happen to be a bit low on them when you go to play co-op or a raid. Until now, you've had to go all the way back to the exchange shop, but now you can easily get the Ultra Skip tickets you need and use them right away. You can trade Z2 medals for Ultra Skip
Skip?
tickets, so use them to play to your heart's content. Next up is... And now, for the biggest update of the show. We've spruced up the criteria for matchmaking in order to make raiding matches even more fun. Presently, matchmaking is done by referencing a player's current battle rank, but going forward, matchmaking won't just consider your current battle rank, but also take your match history and recent win rates into account. With these new adjustments, we hope you'll get to have more exciting bouts with people closer to your skill level. We are also going to be taking another look at how points are awarded and subtracted based on wins and losses. Next, though we'll no longer show rating points when you're gearing up for a match, if you match with a player with slightly higher rating point than you, this special animation will play. And if you emerge victorious against your opponent in this scenario, you'll get even more rating points than usual. Even if there's a difference in rating points, because of the changes to the criteria that I've just detailed, you'll still be fighting against players close to your skill level, so Try it out and give it your best. We've also made it so you won't lose as much rating points from losses or forfeits compared to before. So, even if powerful opponents show up, you don't have to worry so much about it. Also, after these improvements, if you haven't done rating matches in a while, but you did raise your battle rank in the past, then you may be eligible for a special rank up that boosts your battle rank at the start by a fixed amount based on your past results. Up until now, completely missing one season would mean that your battle rank would get reset all the way to 1. So, it could be quite a challenge getting back to where you were before. This change means that even if you get busy and you just can't make time for rating matches, you'll be able to quickly get back into things when you finally can. And it also means that new players will run into experienced returning users a lot less frequently. So, if you haven't ever tried PvP, we hope you'll give it a shot after this update. Last but certainly not least, we are strengthening our measures to ensure a fair and fun competitive environment. Due to these large-scale updates, starting from the next rating match season, we'll be holding renovation seasons. We may need to make adjustments each season to things like matchmaking and the amount of rating points you earn, so we ask for your understanding. That's all we have to share regarding updates today. You can expect to see them in-game towards the end of August. Be sure to check the in-game news for more details after the release. Moving on from updates, it's time for Legends News. We have a ton of information regarding upcoming events for you all, starting with...
New episódio, campanha, olha, vai ter novo modo história, hein? Novo modo história, rapaziada.
Worldwide. We just held a celebration for reaching 7 million users back in February, but we've already hit 8 million. We are incredibly grateful for all you playing Legends. You may be aware that campaigns to celebrate 80 million users and Frieza Saga Z are currently underway. The Frieza Saga is one of the most popular sagas in Dragon Ball, so many of you are probably excited to see what characters and events we have in store. The campaigns have kicked off with the Endless Summer Duel that has fabulous rewards like Z-Power for Legends Limited characters, Kaioken Goku's Zenkai Awakening,
desculpa, mas assim, não é igual o multiplayer do Dragon Ball não, parceiro. Desculpa falar, mas o multiplayer do Dragon Ball NXB, meu parceiro, não chega nem perto, viu? Chega nem perto, meu parceiro, desculpa falar, mas assim, não chega nem perto o multiplayer do NXB com Legends, não chega não. Que é isso aqui? Opa, vamos ver quem vai ver o novo aqui. Olha a tropa de Mil. Vai ser Spark ou outros times esses caras, mano? Isso, Switch? Será? Começou com dois ali. Dois Switch, mano. Agora se eu boto e o Jeff e o Guinil sozinho, como é que vai ser isso aí, mano? Ô, podia fazer um switch de todo mundo da Força Guinil, né, mano? Trocar pra todos os personagens da Força Guinil. Ia ser foda, hein? Um switch de todos, mano. Mas vai ter dois separados e o Guinil vai ser sozinho. Quer ver assim, do Guinil sozinho. Ah, Guinil sozinho, mano. Não tô entendendo não, mano. Vamos ver como é que vai ser isso aqui, mano. Pra mim mostrou um switch primeiro, depois outro switch e agora o Guinil sozinho, mano. Pra mim é assim, entendeu? Pra mim mostrou um switch, depois outro switch e agora só o Guinil sozinho. Isso for assim é sem graça, mano. Tem que ser logo todos os personagens fazer switch, entendeu? Trocar pra quem quiser, mano. Será que o Guinil vai se transformar pro Goku? Guinil transforma pro Goku, já pensou? Como é isso aqui, mano? Vamos entender agora, hein? Vamos ver como é a gameplay dos caras agora. Ó, Guinil. Ô, transforme mesmo, hein, Guinil, viu? O Guinil vai ser transforme pro Goku, hein, mano? Olha o sapinho. What the fuck? E aí? Mais ou menos, mano. Acho que foi dois switches separados e o Guinil sozinho depois.
A Chase and Birder tag character, and a Rikum and Goldo tag character coming to Legends.
O Rikum e o Goldo, o Bota e o Jesse, e o Guinil transforma em Goku.
Some wonderfully unique characters, so we decided they'd be perfect for this episode campaign. Both of these tag characters will be obtainable from the same summon. Creating a tag character is really more like creating two entire characters, so in that sense, this is a pretty incredible summon. Those animations for Captain Ginyu probably also caught your eye. You'll have to wait just a bit longer to learn more about Ginyu's abilities, so please sit tight. First up is Recoome and Guldo. Recoome and Guldo is a defense
Ó, falei, ó,
character,
primeiro é um
with
switch
Recoome
desses dois aí, do
being
Rikun e do
yellow and Guldo being
Guldo. É o
We
primeiro, vai
chose
ser
the
a
element
vai
colors
ser
to
que cor?
match the character's
Não tem a
signature
cor não?
colors, so you can probably
Não tem
guess
ainda
what
não.
elements that Chase and Birder tag characters will have. Moving on, this unit has the Frieza Force and Ginyu Force tags, and its Z Ability 3 targets
Mano, não acabou o review não,
tag
você,
Frieza
calma.
Force,
Ainda não
episode
acabou não,
Frieza
começou
Saga
agora.
Z,
São 20 e
and
poucos
tag
minutos de
Ginyu Force
review hoje.
characters. This tag character's greatest strength is its defensive
Vai
capabilities.
ter LF sim,
Both
parceiro.
Recoome and Guldo have a special cover change against strike arts that can be followed up with a special move arts. Plus, each one has a different way of stopping the opponent dead in their tracks, with Recoome sealing special arts and Guldo sealing special move arts upon entering the battlefield. Also, when either character enters the battlefield, they will nullify unfavorable element factors or
Assiste, né,
damage
não, mano.
sustained for
Acho que é
a
Switch
set
mesmo,
number of
parceiro.
timer counts, meaning they'll be able to withstand attacks they would ordinarily be weak against. Recoome also recovers health upon landing strike arts, as well as when receiving an enemy
Até
arts
Switch, meu
attack.
parceiro Guilherme. Não
On the
assiste
other
não,
hand,
mano.
Guldo will reduce the enemy's ki upon receiving an arts attack and
O
can
Freeza
inflict
LF, mano, com
attribute
certeza.
downgrade that lowers all enemies'
Não
special
tem
move,
dúvida não.
ultimate, and awakened arts power. Recoome is tough, while Guldo is good at disrupting an opponent's actions. So having
Que
this
Goku,
unit
que
play a
Gohan? Sai daí
defensive
com o
role
Goku,
in a
mano.
Ginyu Force party is the best way to make use of its abilities. Also, when you use Recoome and Guldo's strike, blast, and special move arts, your damage inflicted and critical rate will increase. That means this character offers more than just defense. The fact that you can
Agora
deliver
vai ser o
huge
switch do
damage
Bottle e do
unexpectedly
Jess.
with criticals is also a huge plus. Recoom's strike attacks also have blast armor, so you can attack without having to worry about blasts. Guldo's blast attacks have a chance to inflict paralysis, which is just what you'd expect from a
Pra mim é
psychic
forte, hein,
fighter.
rapaziada. É são fortes,
Next,
hein. Só
Jace
que
and Birder.
eu não
Jace
gosto
and
muito, né,
Birder
mano?
is a
Aí, ó,
ranged
mais
type
um aí,
unit,
ó.
with Chase's element being
O
red
Bottle
and
e o
Birder's
Jess.
being blue. Just like with the Recoome and Guldo unit, this unit has the Frieza
Mano,
Force
esse
and
cara
Ginyu
aqui
Force
com
tags.
Freeza.
Its Z Ability 3
Com Goku e
targets
Freeza fica bom, hein,
ally
mano.
tag Frieza
Goku e
Force,
Freeza, Switch. Esse
episode
cara aqui
Frieza
fica bom,
Saga
né?
Z, and tag Ginyu Force characters. Jace and Birder's standout traits
Quem vocês
are
acham, mano?
its
Goku
blazingly
e
fast
Freeza
tag
esse
switch.
cara aqui, hein.
Both characters' special move arts will increase the switch gauge by 60%. When combined with
hanging.
other arts, it's possible to
hanging.
perform a tag switch after using just 2 arts. We've seen effects that increase the switch gauge before on Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, so I think you all
Mano,
know
o
how
Gohan
powerful
na
it can be.
saga, na saga do céu,
On
o
tag switch,
do Freeza,
this
não,
character
não,
will
Gohan.
recover
Esquece né, o de
health
Gohan
and
LF
ki,
aí, meu parceiro. Não
as well
tem isso
as
não.
get a boost to damage inflicted. But in addition to that,
Gohan na saga
Jace
do
restores
Freeza
the
não tem
vanishing
não.
gauge, while
Foi
Birder
saga do céu.
nullifies enemy special cover changes. All this will allow this character to be used as a lightning-fast attacker for Ginyu Force parties. Speaking of the Ginyu Force, it's time to introduce the group's namesake. This Ginyu has
Ó, o Ginyu mostrou a cor que é roxo,
the
mano. Os outros mostrou a cor por quê,
ability
velho?
that allows him to body change into
O Ginyu
Goku.
é roxo e melee,
If
mano.
the revival
E os outros
succeeds,
mostrou a cor, não sei
this
por quê,
character
mano.
will
Qual foi?
revive as Goku Captain Ginyu. But if the body change fails, Ginyu will turn into a frog and be defeated. However, even if Ginyu does turn into a frog, the enemy's ki will still be reduced by 70, so it won't be a complete failure. Note that you can increase the revival chance up to 100% by performing various actions in battle. These
Mano,
are
aquele
simple
Gohanzinho
actions that
pequenininho, mano,
range
da
from
saga
doing
Freeza, não
vanishing
pode
steps
ser, não.
to using special and special move arts, so
Aquele
don't
Gohanzinho
worry.
do cabelo de...
The ability was meant to capture the essence of what happens when Ginyu's body change technique goes awry, like in the original series, but you'll likely be able to pull off the technique in a number of different situations. Here's a list of actions you can do to increase your chances.
Pô, muita força.
As you can see, Ginyu's main ability alone will increase the probability by a whopping 20%, so be sure to make good use of it. Moreover, whether they're Tag Ginyu Force or Episode Frieza Saga Z, having certain types of characters as battle members will increase Ginyu's success rate, so we highly recommend building a team around them. It's also not an
Finalmente
exaggeration to say
Guinil
that
decente,
this
mano.
character is
Mano, tem
perfect
6
for
páginas
taking
ali, mano, ó.
opponents' Rising Rush,
6 páginas pra você
Ultimate
ver
Arts,
de,
and the like. This
de
Ginyu
habilidade pra
also
ler,
has
mano.
different
Logo
strengths
6, usou só
before
tinha
and
3
after
cada um.
reviving. Before reviving, this
Chega.
Ginyu is notable for having high firepower and
Única
abilities that
ability,
hinder the enemy.
90%
Ginyu will
de dano
gain huge
infligido.
damage inflicted
Meu
buffs
amigo.
at the start of the battle and when this character enters the battlefield. And using strike and blast arts will give even
ele tá
more
forte, hein,
damage buffs,
rapaziada.
along with key recovery, which will allow you to use this character's high firepower to pressure your opponent. Also, Ginyu's special
Olha só,
move
mano,
arts will
6
obscure your
páginas
opponent's
de
cards, while the
habilidade do
special
Guinil, mano.
arts will
6.
greatly reduce your opponent's key and increase all enemy substitution counts.
Ele vai
So you
tá
can
nervoso
see that Ginyu
esse
has
cara,
many
mano.
ways to hinder the enemy in
Valeu,
battle.
Guilherme, parceiro. Tamo junto.
By
Vai lá.
increasing your opponent's substitution counts, they won't be able to switch characters as often,
Mano, o Ginyu
and
tá muito
while they're
forte,
having
velho.
trouble switching, you, on the other hand, will be able to switch freely. Ginyu will get buffs to damage inflicted upon entering the battlefield, so switch your characters frequently and keep gaining
Rapaz,
buffs with
especial move
Ginyu.
dele, meu parceiro.
Let's move on to
A
what
especial
this
move do
character
homem
is
tá
like after
absurdo, hein, mano.
reviving. Ginyu will retain the high firepower I just mentioned, while
Especial
gaining
move do Ginyu
abilities to
tá
help continue
absurdo,
combos
meu
and
parceiro.
boost survivability. Before reviving, your card draw speed will increase after a certain number of timer counts have elapsed, and after reviving, your main ability will also allow you to increase your card draw speed. So, under the right conditions, you can increase your draw speed by 3 levels and really put pressure on the enemy. In terms of defense, Ginyu has a special cover change against strike arts and can destroy enemy cards when using strike or blast arts. In addition to this unit's unique revival ability, its offensive abilities are high, making Ginyu a really fun character to play in general. As you might expect, Ginyu has powerful synergy with other Ginyu Force characters, so be sure to use this character in a Ginyu Force party. As you probably heard in the trailer, a
Eu quero ver
song
ele
from the
assim,
Dragon
mano.
Ball Z soundtrack,
Mas, ó, mano, esse
Kyoukyou
Ginyu aqui,
Ginyu
mano,
Tokusentai,
tá top,
can be
mano.
heard in-game for a limited
Ginyu tá
time
decente
with the
demais,
release
mano.
of these new characters. While it was particularly memorable as the music that plays when the
Ginyu
Ginyu
tá
Force
perigoso,
first
viu, mano?
arrives on scene, it was used throughout Dragon Ball Z for various battle scenes. So,
Eu
it's
faço
sure
de
to bring
desconto, né,
some
mano?
extra
Vai que eu pego
excitement
alguém,
to
né,
your
mano? Faz
battles
espacinho
in
de
Legends.
desconto. 300,
There
500,
are so
700,
many
vai que eu pego
wonderful
alguém, né?
Dragon Ball
Eu vou
music
fazer, mano.
tracks, and we hope to continue
Mas
putting them
passou
in
disso,
Legends so
eu
that
paro.
everyone can have even more fun as they play. Remember to turn up that volume if you usually play with the sound off. On a side note, Legends Limited Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta was released during the Majin Buu Saga campaign, and then
Pô, tá
was
falando da Majin
followed
Buu
by
Saga também,
Ultra
rapaziada.
Majin Buu.
Tá falando de
But
Majin Buu
it's
Saga
not
aí
like we're
também.
planning to release an Ultra character every month during these episode campaigns, so please keep that in mind. That's all for new characters, but we have a bit more new info to share, so we hope you'll stick around. Time to reveal. That's right, it's that time
Olha,
of
você
year
não bane
again.
só esse...
Ginyu Force Sizzling Summer Boot Camp returns.
Ó o banho do
Last
Ginyu
year
desse
you
cara
could
aí.
obtain some of Frieza's soldiers, but if you clear the event this year, you'll get a costume that has the tag Ginyu Force bonus tag. In other words, Shallot will be able to fit perfectly into your Ginyu Force teams.
Vegeta ali, é.
Shallot has received some big buffs this year, from Sparking Rarity to the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Transformation, so you won't want to miss this costume. Be sure to get it and have Shallot join your Ginyu Force teams. Some of you may have already guessed this since the subtitle this year is Heavy Attack Training
Esse
from
negócio aqui é um
Hell.
negócio chato de se
But
fazer, mano. Não
you
gosto nem
will
de fazer
be
esse negócio não. Esse
able to
negócio
get
de...
arts boost materials by
É,
playing
dar,
this
aumentar
event.
as cartinhas
In
de
case you
Blast,
didn't know,
de Strike,
using
de
arts
especial
boost
move,
will
mano.
power up
Não
your
gosto de fazer isso aqui
characters
não,
to
mano.
raise
Não gosto
both
de
their
jeito nenhum, mano.
stats
É ruim
and the
demais,
chance
chato,
that
então,
their
mano.
arts attacks will become heavy or super heavy attacks and deal more damage than normal. That makes the reward from this event very valuable for strengthening your units, so be sure to get them while you can. Next,
Tá com 300 diamantes.
later this month, we'll be releasing Perilous Clash, Namek. This is an event where each stage has specific characters that are required to play. It's similar to Eliminate the
600?
Earthlings, as well as the
E 60
Majin Buu's
borracha?
Revival event that was added during the episode campaign Majin Buu Saga Z. Like previous events of this type, you can earn Chrono Crystals and slot removers.
Isso tá,
Here
né,
are
mano?
the characters you'll need to try it out. Some of them are even extreme
Olha, as
rarity.
pessoas que vai poder usar.
Each stage will also have a
Goku
certain
de alguém,
limit break
Freeza
that the
Revival,
required characters will have to meet.
aquele
So,
Neo ali
make sure to
e o
give this
Gohanzinho
event a go
pequeno.
once you acquire these characters and limit break them.
Batalha
It's
dando
also
buff.
a permanent event, so don't sweat it if you can't meet the requirements just yet. Next,
Next. Equipamento upgrade
I'm
bonanza.
sure you've all been waiting for this one. Time for another equipment upgrade bonanza. When you acquire
Bonanza.
or upgrade equipment during this event period, then a bonus will be applied to the effect values for that equipment. Take this chance to collect tons of equipments, strengthen them, and get some truly powerful pieces.
Seu Vegito tá no
In
máximo. Qual
Legends,
Vegito
you
não
can't
passou?
just power up characters, you'll need to get the best equipments you can to continue
Blue?
getting stronger, so don't miss out on this campaign. It's a great opportunity. The next event is
Good Space Time Rush
Ultra
Light.
Space Time Rush Light. This was held in the 5th
Olha, vai ter esse
anniversary
aqui, vai
too.
poder fazer um
It's a less
detalhezinho.
difficult version of Ultra Space Time Rush, so it's an easier way to get Zenkai Rush medals and Rush medals.
Aí, ô, Eliel.
This is a good opportunity for all of you who
Esse cara
recently
vai
started
fazer.
Legends, so
Vai
we
ter
hope
like
you'll
aí.
give it a try. The Zenkai Rush medals that you get from Ultra Space Time Rush can be exchanged for the Awakening Z powers that's needed for Zenkai Awakening, while Rush medals can be exchanged for memories and fragments needed for Equipment Awakening. That means you'll need both kinds of
Isso é bom
medals
e
if you
fácil,
want to
isso aqui é
reach
fácil mesmo.
higher levels of power. Please give it a go. Now, let's talk about
É bom, fácil e rápido. O problema é esse. Também dá pouca coisa, mano. É pouca coisa, né?
Legends Battle Royale.
Battle
Frieza
Royale vai
Saga
botar
Z.
também.
We are,
Mais
after all,
cristal.
in the middle of the episode campaign, Frieza Saga Z. I think building a
Olha os
party
personagens
around
aí, ó.
new Captain
Olha os personagens novos aí pra usar.
probably
Tô
the way
falando,
to
mano.
go.
Tem que pegar pelo
But
menos um
I
desses
bet
caras,
there will
mano.
be
Pra
lots
fazer
of
os
Frieza
eventos,
Force
velho. Olha.
parties and ones built
Olha o
around
Gnil
the
aqui
Kaioken
e os
Goku
caras.
that recently got a Zenkai Awakening. Make sure you take some time to think about what kind of
Mano,
party
os
you're
caras
going
é
to put
Switch
together
ou é
before the
Assist,
event
mano?
starts. And don't forget the equipment upgrade bonanza. You'll need it to get top
Os
tier
caras é
equipments
Switch ou
for
é Assist,
whatever party
mano?
you end up
Vou entender
choosing.
depois, eu acho, hein?
There will be some special rules as well, so please check in-game for more info. Our last announcement is to celebrate the
Wesley, volta
Sandland
pro
movie
Dragon Ball, meu
releasing
parceiro.
in
Volta,
Japan
larga o
on
NC,
August
NXB, meu
18th.
parceiro. Larga
A
isso aí.
collaboration login
Como eu
bonus will be
falei,
held.
multiplayer do
The
NXB, mano. Não
previous
chega nem
login
perto
bonus
disso aqui, meu
featured
parceiro.
items like arts card sleeves with a design based
Aqui é um
on
jogo
Bijan,
competitivo.
but the items this time will be even better. You can get a Beelzebub
Ó,
cloak
Shod.
costume and a
Com a roupinha
Beelzebub
do-
goggles accessory for Shallot,
do diabinho lá,
Sandland
mano.
arts card sleeves,
Como é o nome do
and
cara?
special titles. Be sure to log in and get them during the
Esqueci o nome do
collaboration
carinha, mano.
period. And that's all we have for you today. The 5th
Aquela roupinha ali
anniversary
tá
campaign
engraçada
has
demais. Eu vou
ended,
tentar pegar essa
but
roupinha,
with
mano.
the Cell Games campaign, the 80 million users campaign, and episode campaign Frieza Saga Z, the fun just won't stop in Legends. Plus, there will be more events and
É agora,
campaigns
Malef, hein?
related to the Frieza Saga than what we revealed here today. To learn more about that, you'll have to check out our official social media accounts. We regularly post hints about new characters and more, so be sure to give us a follow. Once again, that's it for today.
É agora, rapaziada.
We thank you all for sticking around to the very end. And I hope you'll watch again next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye nada. LF, LF, LF. Não é possível, não. Que bosta, hein? Vou finalizar aqui e abrir uma live pra nós jogar PVP, hein?